Joining me now with more, Sid Malladi, Nuvo co-founder and CEO. Sid, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
Give our viewers a better sense of your business and what you're trying to do.
Sure, yeah. So essentially, Nuvo is building the infrastructure to power the trade of physical goods across the economy. And our belief is that the free flow of trade between businesses is essential to driving economic growth and enabling our standards of living. If you think about, let's say, your morning coffee, for example, it's the seeds are grown somewhere by one business, refined by another business, imported and exported by other businesses. It makes its way to roasters who then refine the product even further and send that over to cafes so that you're able to get your morning coffee. So just like the number of businesses involved in the trade of coffee is so high, and $11 trillion worth of volume is traded between US businesses every single year. And we believe that when trade between these businesses is expensive, error-prone, manual, or otherwise fraught with risk, it's not good for anybody in the economy. So by building the digital infrastructure layer that brings these businesses together into a unified network where they can connect with each other and coordinate their trade activities, our hope is that we're going to be able to accelerate this and make it less inefficient over time.
Mm-hmm. How do you want to use this money that you've just raised, $45 million?
Yeah, great question. So far, we have about 50,000 businesses on our platform that are, building trade relationships with each other. You can think about this as raw material suppliers partnering with manufacturers who partner with wholesale distribution businesses who partner with retailers. So we're kind of owning the entire chain across a variety of different industries, such as food and beverage, construction and building materials, chemicals, glass, steel, wine. You can sort of go on and on. So first, we want to get really good at capturing more of our core market while we expand into new verticals in the world of physical goods. Additionally, we see a really great opportunity to develop new technologies that these businesses can use to accelerate their trade activities with each other. Just think about if you're a business with 1,000 different vendors and 5,000 different customers, you can imagine you're involved in ordering, invoicing, managing payments, managing reconciliations. A lot of back office administrative work goes into allowing for trade to happen.
Right.
And our goal is to utilize AI-powered workflows, new financial infrastructure that we can extend over to our customer base so that they can grow that much more efficient and grow their businesses that much more quickly.
How does the current environment, of course, changes to trade policy, a court order last night saying that these reciprocal tariffs can't go through. How does all of this factor into what you're doing?
Yeah, if you think about tariffs, I think what they represent is a moment of volatility for businesses that trade with each other. I'll give you 3 examples of how these disruptions hurt, but could also serve as opportunities for various businesses. You think about, let's say, like a retail store that's stocking their shelves with back-to-school supplies. They might not be able to import the same volume of goods, and they might see shelf stockouts because new trade policies increasing the cost of procuring those goods. That impacts everyday consumers. Another example is domestic manufacturers might view this as an opportunity to compete more effectively with domestic B2B buyers of whatever products that they create. And I generally think that even for the corner store or like a liquor shop, they might start purchasing less of Italian wine and purchasing more of California-based wine because changes in price as a result of tariffs represent an opportunity for shifts and pivots to occur within the context of who a business typically wants to trade with, either for the purposes of procurement or selling.
Mm-hmm.
So,
walk us through your customers.
Yeah, so our customers range from the local flower wholesaler all the way to a Fortune 500 company selling tens of billions of dollars worth of wine and spirits or auto parts to other business customers. So it's really a wide gamut across a variety of different industries, but we typically see raw materials and commodity suppliers. We see wholesale distribution businesses, retailers that sell to other businesses, utilize Nuvo to enable better connectivity and coordination with their trade partners.
How do you want to grow the business?
Yeah, so we want to allow for more and more of the trade activity that businesses currently undertake, primarily using pen, paper, fax machine, email, phone calls. It's still a very, very offline set of workflows that these businesses utilize in order to power their trade. And it's kind of crazy to think about 200 million businesses of the world, powering tens of trillions of dollars worth of trade on pen and paper processes. So progressively over time, while we started with enabling better connectivity between these businesses so that they can verify trust, activate new trade partnerships more quickly, and scale those trade partnerships effectively, we want them to be able to do more and more activities within Nuvo and move off of that pen and paper process.
Sid Malladi, who's Nuvo co-founder and CEO. Sid, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Congrats again.
Thanks.